Hi, this is Jason Lundgren, and here's my random thoughts on the summer of 1984 in terms of movies. It was a lineup of great films for the summer of '84. You've got Gremlins, you've got Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Ghostbusters, The Karate Kid, Revenge of the Nerds. I don't know what I'm thinking of the summer of '84. But remember, they have to be actually in the summer of '84, not because the films haven't been popular before. So no Beverly Hills Cop, no Police Academy, no one other one that was popular in '84, no Splash. Just the movies releases that are 1984 that you really like, or summer of '84. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot Star Trek III: The Search for Spock. My favorite out of all these movies from 1984 would surprise you. It's Ghostbusters. People are going to say The Karate Kid since I'm a huge fan of Cobra Kai, but long before Cobra Kai, I was a huge fan of the first two Karate Kid movies. The third one sucked. The next Karate Kid's okay. The remake is, I used to like it when you were watching it. It's just okay. It just shouldn't be called The Karate Kid. That was my only big problem with that. But yeah, look, The Karate Kid, amazing movie. It has like launched a bunch of memes on a bunch of internet theories that Daniel LaRusso's the bully and Johnny's the real good guy. Although looking back, it's not really all that true, but the real bad guy of all of this is not Johnny or Daniel, it's John Kreese. John Kreese could have stopped that fire between both of them, but he decided to make it a war between them. So to me, the real villain is not Daniel or Johnny. It's Freddy Fernandez. No, I'm just kidding. It's John Kreese. He's the real villain of all this. Plus, you got like a great mentor in Mr. Miyagi, played by Pat Morita, late Pat Morita, may rest in peace. Did a great job with that role. He got nominated for Best Supporting Actor that year for that role of Mr. Miyagi. Well deserved too. I believed he was a sensei. That's how great of a performance it was. And also, like, when I mentioned Ghostbusters, my favorite out of all the movies that were released in the summer of '84, I meant that because that was a movie that launched, like, I wouldn't say launched their careers of them because their careers had already been strong before this, but that really reached them up to superstar status on the stratosphere with, like, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Rick Moranis, and other ones that are, like, good in the roles too, like Harold Ramis and Ernie Hudson, and plus a great villainous performance by Walter Pleck, played by William Atherton, one of my favorite bad guy actors from the '80s and '90s. That guy played a great prick. And also Gremlins is another good one too, because it's like technically it's a Christmas movie, but to me I consider it more of a year-round movie that happens to take place on Christmas, kind of like with Die Hard and Batman Returns and Lethal Weapon. A movie that happens to take place around Christmas time, you can watch it anytime you want. So you don't have to watch it like once a year, like Christmas Story or Home Alone or whatever. You can just watch it every 4 seasons, 365, 24/7. One of those types of movies. But yeah, the puppetry is great. I love the Chris Wallace designs. It's Joe Dante's first really big hit, although Howling was more of a cult hit originally. It didn't really become a hit till it was on video. And he did TV work, and then he did Twilight Zone, the movie, in one of my favorite segments, the It's a Good Life. Great segment about Joe Dante. He was great in that movie too, with the direction. And also another one I brought that up is Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds is like one of those types of movies where you see a lot of actors that are a little too old to play college kids, but you didn't care because they played well. They played well off each other. My favorite character is not even Nerd, but he's on the other side of the jocks, Ogre. I can kind of relate with Ogre because he's kind of like the quiet, mean guy. Like, if he wants to be mean, he'll be mean, going, Nerds! I love that guy. He's also on Bloodsport. He's also on a lot of things. I think he's on one of those Outback commercials, with Paul Hogan and another Australian guy. He was good in those too. He's in a lot of B movies. Donald Gibb, I give you love. So that's all I'm saying about the summer of '84. If you actually were around in summer of '84, really enjoying movies, what do you think of them? How do you enjoy all these movies? Share your thoughts on the comment section below. Late.